chaotic, terrifying kaleidoscope. The air grew thick with the scent of dust and decay, mingled with the faint, sweet perfume of forgotten lives. Elena stumbled backward, her mind reeling from the impossible spectacle. The walls seemed to breathe, the floor to undulate, as if the room itself was a living, hungry entity. She fled, scrambling backward towards the door, desperate to escape its devouring embrace. But as she reached the threshold, a chorus of voices, dozens of them, whispered and wailed in unison, their pleas echoing from every corner of the collapsing space. "Don't leave us here alone." The next morning, Elena returned to the Blackwood Hotel, her mind still reeling from the previous night's impossible encounter. But what greeted her was not the familiar, albeit decaying, structure. The hotel was gone. Not just empty of guests, but utterly, completely vanished. The grand lobby, the ornate fixtures, the very walls themselves had dissolved into nothingness. Where the imposing Blackwood Hotel had stood for nearly a century, there was now only an empty lot, a desolate patch of earth. Only the faint outline of a foundation remained, a ghostly scar on the urban landscape. Room 1408 had not merely consumed its occupants, it had devoured the entire building, pulling it back through the currents of time until nothing remained but the original, vacant plot. The chilling truth, unearthed by Elena in dusty city archives, was a twist of fate more horrifying than any ghost story. The Blackwood Hotel had indeed been built in 1924, but it had burned to the ground just days after its grand opening, a catastrophic fire consuming it before it could truly begin its life. For nearly a century, guests had been checking into a hotel that existed only in the liminal space between life and death, a spectral illusion sustained by the echoes of those who had unknowingly stepped into its temporal trap. They had been checking into a dream, a nightmare, a place that was never truly there.